So this is Giza 3D that's behind us. Talk about how this came about and what's going on here on the screen.
What you see is the result of a project that's been going on for a number of years and continues, that we started in collaboration with the Museum of Fine Arts here in Boston and one of their directors, who has since moved to a chaired position at Harvard University, who is now also part of this project. Professor Dermanwelian saw some other work we were doing and realized that there was a possibility to take all of the information from over 100 years of archaeology at the Giza Plateau and create a digital model, a virtual model of a place that no living human being has ever seen. Why? Because it's been excavated extensively since the early part of the 20th century, and because it's deteriorated over many, many years. And we've now created, working with him and the museum and students, a model that's being used for research. Researchers all over the world can use this data and this information to understand the Giza Plateau better. They've made discoveries that they didn't understand before by being able to see this and experience it like they never were able to. It's being used by students at Harvard University. If you take the professor's class, you go into a classroom size, almost IMAX type theater, where you see this type of technology being used, and the students can explore this themselves. And what's very interesting is they're a generation, these students are, that are very comfortable with this technology, and it's giving them a way to experience history that's much less dry than a textbook, and if they want to ask a question, they can go take a look and they can go experience it. And recently we put up a website that the public can actually understand this, use it, have the professor take you on a guided tour of the Giza Plateau and explain some of the history and what you're looking at. And so it's truly a new way to experience history.
Can you explain how you're taking things to the next level with Paris 3D?
Yes, recently a movie was released at the end of September in Paris that we collaborated on, where the idea is to teach or show the history of Paris through cinema. And the concept of the movie is that a family is flying over Paris in a balloon, and they look down through a plate of glass, effectively, that gives them an augmented reality view of today's Paris, looking down below. And so they can turn a dial, basically, and go back in time. And they can experience what Paris was, for example, in the Middle Ages, or in during the Roman Empire. And understand and see the history of Paris in a completely new way.